Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to head south down Atlantic Avenue, State Road A1A. And we're going to go check out some oceanfront and riverfront restaurants in Ponce Inlet. And then we'll take a wander around and see what else we can get into. Thanks for tuning back in. Alright, the first place we're going to check out is a place called Boondocks. So if you're on Atlantic Avenue, right where it starts to kind of thin out and not have as many really tall high-rise buildings, start looking for Marcel. Take a right there, and then Marcel will turn into Peninsula as you make this bend. And we're going to go check out Boondocks real quick. It's a small little place right on the marshy area of the river at a marina. They've got good food. They're right down here just a little ways. Right here on the right hand side. And there's the marina. As you can see, they got charter boats here as well that you can take out. Oh, right there, underneath that covered overhang is Boondocks Restaurant at the marina. And this area is called Wilbur by the Sea. And as you can see, there's a cool little boathouse over there that you can rent out for events. Not to sleep in, just for events. Let's go ahead and get back up on Atlantic. We're on Tornado Avenue now. Speed limit's 35 down here, so be careful of your speed. And coming up here on the left-hand side is Racing's North Turn Restaurant in Ponce Inlet. And that little beach approach right there, that was the north turn of the old NASCAR and motorcycle racing circuit. They would race down the beach, make that turn, come down. Basically what's right over there was where the roadway used to be. There's still a tiny little piece of it left just past these tall buildings. And they would head down here, go all the way down to Beach Street, hook a left and go tearing around through the curves. We'll go ahead and pull in here real quick. I'll show you the little sign. Okay, here's a little plaque saying what I was just telling you, that this was the last little remaining bit of the roadway that was for the race circuit. And they got a little checkered flag here. And this one little stretch of asphalt here is all that's left of the original roadway. It's all been altered over the last several decades. But anyway, there's your little tidbit of motorcycle racing and NASCAR racing history back before they had the Super Stadium events. So we'll go ahead and hop back on the bike. Alright, we'll go ahead and continue south on Atlantic Avenue. Next stop, we'll go past the lighthouse, and there's a lighthouse, little miniature lighthouse down there is your cue that there's a restaurant on the left-hand side. So we'll check that one out next, and then we'll hit the riverfront restaurants real quick, and then we'll head back north and see what else we can get into. Back in the late 1940s and early 1950s, my stepfather used to come down here with his buddies on their motorcycles all the way from the Washington, D.C. area just to come to the races on the beach and for Bike Week in its early days. When he was still working, he would always swear that he would move down here and retire. but he stuck to his word, and him and his mom, as soon as I graduated high school, man, they were gone. They're like, all right, we're moving to Florida. See ya. Doesn't matter. I was going to join the Army and leave the area myself anyway. We all used to live up in the Washington, D.C. area and grew up in the area up there. Coming up here at this stop sign at Beach Street, like I had mentioned earlier, when they would race on the beach, this is where they would turn left. Come on, guys. This is where they would turn left and head back onto the beach and go ripping up the beach. This is the south turn, and as you can see, they've got it all marked out with a plaque and some flags as well. A little more NASCAR history for you and motorcycle racing history. We're going to go down here just a little bit further after that, and we're going to take a right just before you hit this little toll booth to go down to the Inlet Park. So we're going to go ahead and take a right here at this stop sign. And there's the Ponce Inlet Lighthouse. It was built in, what was it, 1887 was when it was completed. It's the second tallest lighthouse on the East Coast and the tallest one in the state of Florida. Over here on the left, where you see this little miniature lighthouse, I don't know if you can because of the sun, but that's Hidden Treasure Restaurant back in there, where you see the pirate and the lighthouse. That's right on the inlet. So that's a nice place to hang out and have a drink and a bite to eat. We'll pop in here real quick to get a better view of the lighthouse. I don't know if the sun was in the way. But if you want to go up the lighthouse, make sure you're in half decent shape, because it's a workout. The local firefighters here in Ponce Inlet go up and down it all the time for exercise. Okay, we'll go ahead and take a right and head back north on Peninsula Drive. And next stop will be down the Hatch Restaurant on the river. The last two really big hurricanes that we had here, well, no, actually, not the last one, but the two prior to that, Irma and Michael, did some serious damage to the riverfront restaurants here locally. One of them closed down for well over a year. I think it might have been even 2. Okay, we're going to go and take a left at the stop sign at Beach Street, and we'll head down this cool little road here. It's a treasure hunting boat there, a little dredging boat for sale by owner. You want to be a treasure hunter? There's your boat. But anyway, over here on the left is Down the Hatch Restaurant. It's right on the river. It's right down here by the marina. Got the Sea Spirit over there, little charter boat. And they have dining outside, and if the weather's cold or rainy or both, there's also dining on the inside over there with the big metal roofed building. Looks like they have the same idea. Alright, next step, we're going to hit another riverfront restaurant. It's called Off the Hook. Alright, come back up here to Peninsula at the stop sign and make a left. Head back north. we'll go look for Inlet Harbor Road. Just a little bit up the road here, a little bit. Little bit. Okay, coming up to Inlet Harbor Road. Take a left at the stop sign. And just FYI, if you're up on Atlantic Avenue, because Peninsula and Atlantic parallel each other going north-south, all you got to do is turn on Inlet Harbor or Beach Street and you can hit both of these last two restaurants that I told you about off of Atlantic. But when you see the large boat stacks, you'll know that you're in the right spot for Off the Hook at Inlet Harbor Restaurant and Marina. I remember a couple times these boat stacks where one of them was shoved over, kind of like the Leaning Tower of Pisa style. And one year, some of the boats got blown right off of it from the hurricanes. But here's Off the Hook at Inlet Harbor. They've got a bar and a deck out back, and inside seating as well. Beautiful sunsets there, as well as the other one. So that's a nice one to stop at. Pardon the sun, it's not the right time of day to be doing this. So we'll go ahead and head back out. There's a little efficiency up in there. That guy's got it made. He's got like the best apartment in all of Ponce Inlet. But we'll go ahead and head back north now. I'll do a quick drive-by of the place that's on Inlet Harbor Road as well, called Jerry's. They have a little tiki hut there. Not a tiki hut, a cheeky hut, I should say. They're made by the Native Americans, Seminole Indians. Right over there in that little plaza on the right hand side where you see that hut, that's Jerry's Pizza. And they have live music back here on the right side, back in the outside bar area. But we'll go ahead and head back north on Atlantic now. Plenty of bikes. Do next, I'm going to go ahead and head over the bridge. So if you're coming from Daytona, it's going to look a little bit different. You're going to make a right at Dunlawton Avenue, and what we'll go ahead and do is head over the bridge and hook a left and head south on US 1, and we'll hit a couple places down that way. As you're coming across the causeway, right over here is Aunt Catfish's restaurant on the left. You just pull in right here and go across. Pretty popular restaurant. It's usually kind of crowded, but you might catch it at the right time. We're going to go ahead and come over here and get in the left-hand lane and take a left and head south on US 1, Ridgewood Avenue. And now that sun's not blinding you or me. Okay, after you make that left-hand turn, the first traffic light you come to is Commonwealth Boulevard, and right at that traffic light is the First Turn restaurant. Tons of bikes here today. Looks like the Razorbacks are going to be here tomorrow night for live music. And they've got overflow parking opened up because normally this is just an empty lot over here. And from there, we're going to head south from the first turn by taking a right. And just a little ways down from the first turn restaurant is this little bar here called The Boat. Shaped just like a boat, hence the name. Sometimes that place is hopping, sometimes not so much. But it's got a pretty solid local following that keeps it going all year long. Sometimes during bike week it's completely jam-packed. But we're gonna head back north again and head over and catch a sunset down underneath the bridge. One of the best spots in town to catch a sunset on the river. Alright, we'll go ahead and turn right on Dunlawton and head back over the bridge. And we'll go down under the bridge. We got DJ's deck down under, our deck down under. You can either make a right-hand lane and then make a right again immediately, or you can make a U-turn there and go under the bridge that way too. I'll go ahead and go this way. So on the south side of the bridge we got our deck down under. They've got riverfront dining over there. And we'll go ahead and head over to DJ's deck down under. And also really cool places over there with the kind of teal colored roof is Jimmy Hula's, a little chain of restaurants here locally with only two. They've got really good food over there. So here we've got DJ's deck down under, seafood and raw bar. They've got a little cheeky hut set up made by the Seminole Indians as well. We'll go ahead and park this thing and go over there. Holy crap, look at that cool bike. Oh, yeah, that's mine. Alright, we're gonna head back over to the First Turn restaurant down here on US 1, and I'm gonna grab a bite to eat. Alright gang, well I hope you liked the video. Checking out points south of town, making the rounds of all the bars and restaurants in Ponce Inlet and Port Orange. So if you like the content, be sure to like, subscribe, share the videos, and hit that little bell for notifications so you know when I got another one coming out. And thanks for tuning in. Appreciate all the positive comments. Y'all ride safe. Take care. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.